Lads and gents, I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. You want to make a lot of coins, use Mud Exchange. I've made well over 50 to 60 mil literally in a couple of months, boys. It's unbelievable. They got a snipe spotter, which is essentially like, hey, do you want free coins? Yeah, take it. It shows you the snipe, you buy it, you sell it. It literally tells you what the card sells for. It tells you everything. You need it, boys, all right? And then sets. It shows you every single set that's profitable on the game right now. It's unbelievable. Really, really solid, boys. Make sure you use code TATE, link down in the description, boys. Mud Exchange, the #1 coin maker out there. This is today. This is the day that market people are made. Okay, boys. So we're gonna talk about a few things today. Last video I was super aggressive. I got to admit I was very aggressive. I'm sorry. I was kind of yelling the whole time. No, but boys, the perfect example of what's happening today. If you guys have been keeping up with the stock market lately, boys, the perfect example, right? It went way down, way down. People start panicking. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna sell. I gotta sell. I gotta sell. I gotta sell. It's gonna tank. What did it do today? It freaking ripped. It's freaking ripping, boys. Everything's up like 10 to 15%, 20%. It's crazy. It's beautiful. That's the exact thing that's going to be happening with this market. All right, boys, let's talk about a few cards I want you guys investing in. This is going to make you a lot of coins. So the biggest one I told you guys to do yesterday was 95s, right? Like that's the most common. You are not going to take an L on this one. This is a zero risk. I would say it's a 1% risk. There's really no risk involved with this due to what we know is coming out tomorrow. We know that we know that Sugar Rush players are coming out tomorrow. So it kind of just gives us the go ahead to invest in these bad boys, to invest in these 95s for under 80,000 coins. That's really what I want you guys at, is under 80,000 coins. If you want to get stingy with it, frick it, go under 75,000. I've got most of my cards for under 75,000. That's kind of what I'm looking at. All right, boys, tomorrow we totally expect these cards to go up to about 109-ish, 109,000-ish, somewhere around there, boys. So keep that in mind. All right, we're not stupid. We're buying these cards. All right, the market goes down. Do not panic and sell. It's just because special offers, the Julio Jones special offers came out today. They were extremely good. They gave out a lot of high overall cards, a lot of 95 pluses, gave out some coin cards as well. All right, boys. So it's gonna make this market really, really good for buying and holding. All right, let's talk about something else that I really want you guys to kind of consider. This is one of those that's a little bit more risky. All right, I'm not gonna lie, this is a fairly risky one here, but buying these Julio Jones cards for around 2.1, 2.2 mil and kind of holding them. Now, we see this a lot with these tribute cards, with these 99 LTDs. We see this a lot with LTDs in general, but right off drop, when this card, you know, starts to come out, sits around 2.1, 2.2, maybe 2.3 mil. Maybe at some point today it drops to 2 million. I don't know, right? We just don't know. If you have the coins, I highly recommend buying a couple. I've already bought a couple. Let me show you my collection really quickly here, boys. I bought a couple for 2.2. So right now, like if I were to sell right now, no, I would not make any coins, but I bought for 2.2. Currently I have them listed up at like 2.8 just in case, right? Just in case, why the frick not? But boys, like I bought some as well. My coins are pretty low right now because I've invested in so many 95s. Guys, trust me when I say this, I practice what I preach, right? Like I'm doing what I'm telling you guys to do. All right, boys. And that is going ahead and I'm investing. I'm investing in a couple of Julio Jones cards. Bought it for 2.2 today. I hope that they go up to 2.5. I really do. I think that they go for 2.5, 2.6, 2.7, somewhere around there. I already told Discord to do it. Once again, it's a little bit more risky, but if it pays off huge. Another card that I invested a little bit in was Plaxico Burris. Now, this is one of those cards that, you know, it's an LTD. This could be an L. Who knows? I bought this card for 1.4. So I bought this card for 1.4. This is mine up here for 1.79. Once again, when the market regulates, I could totally see this card going up to about 1.7. All right, 1.7, maybe 1.8, guys. But here's the thing about the market right now. All right, it's a buyer's market. It's not a seller's market. So right now the prices are all catered towards buyers. You're not going to want to sell anything right now, right? You're just not. All the cards that I have on the market right now are wildly overpriced, including my Team of the Year cards. My Team of the Year cards that I have listed up right now are like 220K, something like that. Every single Team of the Year card, by the way, boys, is going for like minimum 168K. Training is minimum right now. So that's kind of what I'm talking about when I'm saying, like, boys, make sure that you're only selling cards that are, you know, really don't sell cards right now. That's just like, that's the bottom line, is don't sell cards. If you're going to want to sell cards, you want to sell cards tonight, probably, right? Tonight, kind of the market's going to calm down a little bit. It's going to calm down before Sugar Rush. And then tomorrow we'll see kind of what happens. But worst comes to worst, save till Sunday. That's kind of the bear, like, that's kind of the overarching day. That's a sell day. Sunday is a sell day. Why? Because nothing comes out on Sunday, right? Some content comes out Ultimate Legend wise on Saturday, but it doesn't really cause the market to do much, right? Ultimate Legends kind of regulates Ultimate Legends cards, but not really anything else, right? Sunday, everything is kind of regulated out to what it should be at. So with these Julio Jones, I'm going to hold on to them until they either go up to like 2.5 or until Sunday. We'll see what happens. All right, boys. But the good thing is I don't think I'm going to lose anything here. I think that since I bought them for 2.2, that's such a cheap price to buy them at that I just don't think that I'm going to take an L here, right? I don't really see me taking any sort of L. All right. Plaxico Burst bought for 1.4. I don't see myself taking any L here. I see myself at worst breaking even. All right. These are cards that I pulled from the special offer. So no matter what, it's coins, right? I say free coins, but I paid money for them. So you know what I mean? I can't really say they're free coins, but no matter what, they're coins, right? So we will take it, all right? But nonetheless, boys, the biggest thing, invest in those dang 95s. Now, 95s like this, right? Cards like this, you can go ahead and sell. All right? Cards that are not minimum, right? Like they're not freaking minimum. Go ahead and sell. Speaking of these cards, actually, I'm not going to sell this card. I want to show you guys something that's actually super profitable today. So bear, if you waited until this part of the video, congratulations, bro. I swear, bro. Like people be clicking off videos sometimes too early, man. This is not too for you. You need to be here, bro. All-star athletes. I was doing this last night. Made it probably 200,000 coins doing it. Not as much as I would have liked, but that was because I was kind of doing it late. With these 95 cards, they will pop up for like 120. Pick them up for 120. Go ahead and build our boy Anthony Edwards. All right. I don't know why I said our boy. I don't like Anthony Edwards. I'm a Nuggets fan. Speaking of which, Michael Malone firing crazy. But this card's going for 650K. After tax, you get 590 for him. If you go ahead and you buy those, so this goes for 590 after tax, right? After tax, that's what you get back. So if you go ahead, boys, and you need 395 overall All-Star athletes. If you buy each of those for 90 or 130K, right? That's going to be 390K maximum for those 95 overalls. And then you need 2 other 95s of any 95. But if you buy those for under 75K, that's going to bring it out to about 530 to 540K. After tax, after you sell this card, 590, boom. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now, please, I beg of you, do not overload the market on these cards, bro. Let everyone eat. But that's kind of what I be doing, bro, is like, I kind of look at these cards and I find, okay, everything's cheap right now, but not everything, I should say, right? Most stuff is cheap right now. Find the 1 or 2 cards, 1 or 2 sets that are not cheap, and go ahead and you build those and you take advantage of those. All right, boys, and you edge to those and you goon to those and you just say, all right, I love the fact that this set's super profitable. I'm going to continue to build it, and I'm only going to put up 1 card at a time until it sells, until I do the next one, so that everyone can make profit off this set and so that we're not overloading the market and causing the card to drop in price. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Hopefully. All right, boys, overarching idea, invest in 95 today. They are cheap. You're going to be finding a lot for cheap. Under 80K. You're not going to regret it. Let's freaking go. Peace.